Yeah, turn me up. Theme music on deck, man. We in this bitch early morning. Early morning, we about to get this thing popping. Y'all make sure y'all shut a lie. Shut a motherfucking lie when you tap in, man. We about to get this morning money. We about to get on this morning money train. You dig what I'm saying? Parlays on deck, man. Do what we do best today. I got some massive play props today for y'all, man. Player props. If you ain't been telling recently, if you ain't been on top of your game, if you've been slipping, if you ain't been making none of this Christmas money for these betting apps, you tripping. Cool thing about it, you ain't even got to have the knowledge if you got a person like me in your corner. You know what I'm saying? Proof in the pudding, man. We're going to go to the recap for last night. Recap for last night. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no cap in the rap, so we got to show the people the actual proof. The actual proof. If you see it on the screen right there, man, you see that's a massive 6-pick that I had in yesterday on Prize Picks. A 6-pick. I missed by one. I show my misses and I show my wins just to be transparent, because a lot of folks like to cap through this shit and be like, try to act like some of this shit guaranteed. Ain't none of this shit guaranteed. You just gotta goddamn, you gotta take the win and the win with the win. You know, somebody you gotta goddamn take the win and the win with the lose. But don't let them cap you down. Don't let none of these professional sports bettors or none of these parlay professionals try to convince you that everything they give out is guaranteed. That's some cap. Not only am I one of the best, but I know some of the best, and we all have our days where that dog got a rest. Overly Under, man, this is my brand new title for my new podcast, my new sports podcast. You know what I'm saying? I will be going live on the mornings for y'all daily to give out these projections, to give out these player props, to give out these predictions. For those who don't know, I'm over 250,000 strong on Prize Picks since I've joined. You know what I'm saying? And I am a heavy winner on many of the other ones as well. One Parlay, shout out to One Parlay, shout out to Underdog, shout out to Sleeper, shout out to Dabble, shout out to Prize Picks. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let's dive into it. I'm gonna pull up my roto grinders. In the recap value of these streams is even more than the live value. You know what I'm saying? This is a community that we building ground up, y'all. We building this from ground up. So we're gonna start from 0 to 10 viewers. We're gonna watch that grow from 10 to 20. We're gonna watch that 20 grow to 100, and so on and so forth. You know what I'm saying? But y'all make sure y'all fuck with me, shed a lie. When y'all see me on here, that mean I'm popping some money. If I'm on here during the morning time, that mean I'm popping some money for y'all. I'm giving out some free money like V103. You know what I'm talking about? Like the parlays people are really coming up. Shout out to all my people that hustled up some Christmas cash right in time for Christmas, telling my parlays. You know what I'm saying? We ran it up. We made about $700. You know what I'm saying? $700 within the first and for the 3 days before Christmas. You know what I'm saying? Day 3, day 2, day 1, we made $700 in all. So you know what I'm saying? That could have been an easy $700 for you to spend or for you to replace what you done already spent on the fam. But the parlay money is for risky. Again, follow me, shed a lie, man. Let's get over to this Roto Grinders as I got my screen shared. So we over here on Roto Grinders, y'all. This is one of the engines that I like to use when searching for information on these parlays and shit. Hold on, let me change that tune, man. That's too soft right there. This is one of my favorite spots to use when looking for information, accurate information at that. You know what I'm saying? For player props and predictions and stuff. So if you haven't used Roto Grinders, you see it, you can go over there. They'll tell you not only the last 5 games of player stats, but they'll also tell you the last 10, and they'll tell you career. So you know what I'm saying? You get a little more further, deeper in details. They are heavy on the unders. I like to be I like overs, but again, this is overly under. One thing you can't be scared of when parlaying is the unders. One thing you can't be scared of is taking the under. You know what I'm saying? There's guaranteed more unders on the board every single day than overs. You got to know that, because if you're the house, if you're Prize Picks, if you're FanDuel, if you're DraftKings, if you're any of these other fantasy and parlay apps, your goal is to beat the user. Your goal is to beat the user. So you're going to try to, you know what I'm saying? You're going to try to favor unders, because if people are betting on their favorite players, they not going to fade their favorite player. I'm not going to fade LeBron. I'm not going to fade Wemby. You know what I'm saying? You got some people there, they would take their last breath before they fade Kevin Durant. You know what I'm saying? So like, that's when the unders come in place. Sometimes they'll just set the bet line too fucking high so that the under is going to hit. So betting tip, do not be scared to take the motherfucking under, man. You can't be scared to take the under. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to drown in the wind. All right, let's get to it. Tampa Bay is one of my favorite games that's on today. Tampa Bay is one of my favorite games that's on today. I'm going straight to Mike Evans, and I'm going straight to Bucky Irvin. Let's go to Mike Evans. I'm gonna pull up Mike Evans. If you're looking at the screen right now, man, you see there's a whole lot of green on the screen. It's a whole lot of green on the screen, and that's because Mike Evans is Baker Mayfield's favorite option. He's hands down Baker Mayfield's favorite option. You see right now, if you have over, it's more green. If you have under, it's a lot of red. That means he didn't hit the unders, but he hit the overs. In the last 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, in the last 10 games, he's only missed his bet line twice. And he probably didn't play in one of those games. In that Detroit Lions game, I'm going to have to go check it out, but he had 0 catches in that game. Mike Evans don't do 0 catches, so I'm almost here to believe that out of the last 9 games, he's only missed this bet line once. You know what I'm saying? So he's hit it over 80% chance, which means that it's very, very high. That's with 4.5 receptions. Now let's look at receiving yards. Receiving yards out of the last 10 games, he didn't hit it 5 times. Again, one of the games he didn't play. He definitely didn't play. He had 0 catches and 0 yards versus the Lions. So that was a DNP. He did not play that game. So it's safe to say Mike Evans been eating in the last 9 games. He been eating in the last 9 games, and I don't see him slowing down today, because if I'm not mistaken, Carolina and Tampa Bay might be still fighting for playoff positions. Let's see. Tampa and Carolina, are they fighting? Let's see. Okay, Tampa Bay scenarios. These are Tampa Bay scenarios, y'all. They down to their final life, so they still got a small window chance that they can make the playoffs. They're trying to win their 5th straight NFC South title. So not only are they trying to make the playoffs, they're trying to win their 5th title. They came out of week 9 by week 6 and 2, looking like not only the sure division favorite, but a contender for the NFC's #1 overall seed. They suffered 2 separate 3-game losing streaks since falling to 7-8 after a 23-20 loss over the Carolina Panthers, who overtook the Bucs atop of the NFC South. Baker Mayfield got off to a good start with a first quarter touchdown pass to Mike Evans, but his rally in the win did not. Okay, so hey, their only way in the playoffs. Panthers might have jumped Bucs in the standings, but they're hardly catching fire. Carolina has altered wins and losses. So basically, Carolina got to win out. Carolina got to lose out. Buccaneers got to win if the Bucs still want to make the motherfucking playoffs. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to everybody on the check-in, man. Shout out to everybody on the check-in. Y'all make sure y'all shut a motherfucking lie. This is the Overly Under podcast. Let me get a banner up here too real quick. Let me get a banner up here so y'all can know how to goddamn sign up. If you're trying to get these parlays in full, $10 until the new year will get you a monthly subscription. $10 monthly subscription until New Year's, y'all. But I'm definitely going with a Mike Evans bet. The safest one would be receptions. If you want to be even safer than that, then drop it down to a goblin on Prize Picks. Drop it down to a goblin on Prize Picks, and that should secure you right there. All right, let me see what we got. Let me pull up my Prize Pick. What is Mike Evans' bet lines on Prize Picks? That is the major question, y'all. What is Mike Evans' bet lines on Prize Picks? Let's see. Today they got Mike Evans at, see, we got receptions. Mike Evans is on the board for 4.5 receptions, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So that is definitely one of the locks that I would take. Not a lot, but that's one of the picks I would take. But if you want to take a lock, this is how you do it, y'all. This is how you get savvy. Oh, they don't got it. So right now on PrizePicks, you only got one option with Mike Evans receptions, and that is 4.5 receptions. They do not have a goblin. Yes, they do. I don't know why they didn't show it on that. So you can go 3.5 if you want to be extra safe. 3.5 Mike Evans is a lock of the day. That's one of my free locks of the day that I'm giving y'all right now. Mike Evans, 3.5 receptions over. Take it, don't leave it. It's the first lock of the day. And again, we will recap this tomorrow so y'all can see the results. So y'all can see how flawless a niggas is with this shit. You know what I'm saying? So y'all can really see this shit ain't no joke. Shit ain't no joke. You know what I'm saying? They really do this shit. So Mike Evans, 3.5 receptions. Put it down. Put it down. I'm thinking about, I think I'm gonna make me a I might make me a massive flip today, y'all. We might attempt a massive spatula flip. He said matchula. We might attempt a spatula flip today, y'all. So we're gonna go Baker. And let's go back over here to Roto. We're going Baker over on 4.5. I mean on 3.5 receptions, dog. That has to be like a total steal. I want to take a look at fantasy as well, though. Last 10 games. 3.5 fantasy points. I don't know what's going on with Mike. He ain't been scoring no touchdowns, I'm guessing. Yeah, let's see what they got on fantasy. Well, PrizePicks got Mike Evans on fantasy. You don't need this shit ain't showing right, dog. Something ain't right for that shit not to pop up like that. All right, let's see fantasy. I thought all Mike Evans bets should pop up when you click his name. Is it different on the computer than on the phone? Mike Evans, 13.5 fantasy points. That right there, that's just you just winging it at that point. It's not a demon. He's been borderline tippy-toeing on that bet line the entire time. Like he had, I don't even know what that number is, but he right under 14 right there, right over 14 right there. And then again, super close. I wouldn't fuck with it. He went 14.1, 19.2. Then everyone over that, he missed it. He didn't play the Detroit game, so we'll cancel that out. But 13.3 and 10.5, 10.6, that leaves me no confidence in that bet. I would stay away from it. If it's you, stay away from Mike Evans fantasy. And if you want to be an asshole, go under on Mike Evans fantasy. That's just a risky bet. But hey, I'm a risky nigga. So I'm gonna go Mike Evans under 13.5 fantasy. Under 13.5 fantasy. Because naturally, as they probably been doing all season, they should definitely be double teaming Mike Evans the whole game. All right, now I want to take I gotta take a look at these. Oh my God. I got my daughter going to one of her classmates' birthday. All right. Let's go right here. We're gonna go. Should I stay hit percentage or should I see EV? We're gonna go. You got some good win percentage. Let's see. Matter of fact, this is another thing you can do too. I don't know how savvy people are with knowing how to read, and especially in reverse. But if it says that the win percentage on it is extremely low, to me, that's an indicator to bet against it. For instance, if it's saying Darnell Mooney, less than 2 receptions, and it says the probability for that to hit is 34%. So there's a 34% chance that he will have less than 2 receptions. To me, that's screaming, nigga, go over. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. That's just me. But look at it. You can look at the results. Last 10 games, 2 receptions. 2 receptions. He cleared it once, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's cleared it 6 times. He's cleared under 2 receptions 6 times in the last 10 games. But 2 of those times was a push. Let me break down a push for you. Meaning he scored, meaning he got 2 receptions. The bet line is 2 receptions. If you say he's going to get under 2 receptions and he gets 2, then the bet breaks even. If you said he was going to get over 2 receptions and he gets 2, the bet breaks even. So honestly, you have to void those 2. So those 2 you void off. So now you're left with 8 games. And out of 8 games, he's cleared it 4 times. And he's not cleared it 4 times. So now that makes it a 50-50 chance that Darnell Mooney is going to get 2 or more receptions. And it's a 50-50 chance that he's going to get 2 or less receptions. It's just a true gamble, people. Hopefully that helped you out there, break it down. But I'm staying away from Darnell Mooney to say the least. I just wanted to show y'all how you can bet against projections. You can take, exactly what they're saying and then, use reverse psychology, basically. Will Penelope be able to stay the night as well? Oh, Lord, it's a sleepover. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, no, God. Let me think of I got to these folks. Hold on. Have we met by any chance? Yeah, it got me. Got me, man. I ain't send my daughter out like that. Fuck wrong with these folks, man. My daughter just about to turn 10, dog. They having sleepovers. This will be my daughter's first. When y'all first sleepover was? Got any ladies on the check-in? When y'all first sleepover was, man? They trying. They're trying to make me grow gray hair before I'm intended. All right, back to the regular scheduled program. Jalen Williams. Let's check out Jalen Williams. Not liking it. Michael Wilson. This is an under 4 receptions. Michael Wilson, 60% chance, over 40% chance. But when he did go over, he went overly over. When he did go over, he went overly over. But they're playing the Cincinnati Bengals today. Cincinnati versus Arizona. Does Cincinnati have a fucking chance still? Let's see. Let me see what I can get on here. Again, it's the Over the Under podcast, man. Y'all make sure y'all shut a live folk with the kid. This shit will be a regularly scheduled thing. Y'all will make a lot of money with me. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we're going to build it bit from the ground up. So it's going to start from 0 followers. It's going to go about 5 or 10. Then it's going to go from that 10 to 20. And that 20 going to go to 100. You know what I'm saying? You just keep counting that shit up. A lot of people do not like the process. They just like the results. I repeat, a lot of people are not fans of the process. They are just fans of the results. All right, back to what I was saying. Who I'm looking up? Michael Wilson. Arizona versus Cincinnati. Let's see. Yeah, Arizona versus Cincinnati. She says she has 3 girls, so she understand. Man, please. I gotta check. Parent check. I gotta check out the parents, the vibe. I gotta make sure y'all on the type of time that I'm on. You know what I'm saying? I can't just throw my daughter to the wolves. Got me fucked up. One thing that I top prioritize is making sure that not only my daughter, but the people that she come in contact with know that she has a great father. That prevents a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? As a boy or as a man, you'll kind of shy away from doing some fuck shit towards females when you know she got an army behind her. or not even just the army. One nigga that's gonna ride and slide and tear the motherfucking town up. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit prevents a whole lot. So I do not hesitate not one time to put my firmness down on the real care and shit about shit. You know what I'm saying? Because when fun gets to occurring, sometimes people forget about what's most important. All right, back to the regular schedule. Roto grinders, man. I'm not fucking with Michael Wilson. I didn't find out no information on how important their game is. We got Buffalo Bills and Philly. Trying to find some tough football games. You know what I'm saying? Some needed football games. Paul George less than 5 rebounds versus OKC. 50-50. I'm not fucking with 50-50. All right, let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back, y'all. Let's go back, y'all. Let's go back. Let's go back. All right. Let's see what we got. Steph Curry today. Steph Curry today. Steph Curry less than. What's up with y'all? Hold on, man. Hold on. Hold on. I gotta go to Prize Picks Bet Lines. I'm going Prize Picks Bet Lines. We're gonna go Prize Picks Bet Lines. Hit percentage. Hit percentage, and we're gonna stay right there. Right there. Less than 10 rush. Audric estimate. Yeah. 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 Tennessee, Saints, and Bucks are still fighting for the playoffs. There should be no reason they don't stick to the game plan. Versus Carolina, 3 rush. Versus Tampa Bay, 3 rush. Those are division games. Versus Cleveland versus Las Vegas, 3 rush. Only thing I'm iffy about is Tennessee they're playing. But it's like in the last 10 games, dog, he's went under 9 times. He's only went over 1 time. He's not a fucking over guy. But you always got that one time. You know what I'm saying? With a gotcha. All right, so yeah, we're gonna stick to the regular. We're gonna stick to it. You can't overthink these people. You gotta take it, you gotta take them in. You gotta take them in and go. You gotta take them in and go. Aldrich Estestami, we're gonna go under 10 rush attempts. Under 10 rush attempts, y'all. So that's Mike Evans over 3.5 receptions. Mike Evans under 13.5 fantasy. And then Aldrich Estami under 10.5 rush. That's what we got so far, y'all. That's what we got so far. Tonethegoat. I really like that Dylan Sampson. Dylan Sampson under 41.5. I got that on there too, though. Yep. Yep. I got those on the not locks. Got those on the not locks. And then I got those on the locks. Yeah, Dylan Sampson, 13 rush attempts. I think that's the complete lock of the day. That's my number 1 lock of the day. Rico Dow. Rico Dow. Out of the last 10 games, there's only been 3 times where he has not carried for over 13 times. Versus the Cowboys, 30 times. Versus the Jets, 17 times. Versus the Bills, 8 times. Versus the Green Bay Packers, 25. Versus New Orleans, 18. Versus Atlanta, 19. Versus San Francisco, 6. Versus LA, 18. Versus New Orleans, 16. Versus Tampa Bay, 9. He's definitely coming back today. Rico Dow, Panthers versus, and again, they are playing for the playoffs, people. Panthers versus Seattle. I'm expecting Panthers versus Seattle. I'm expecting Panthers and Bucks to figure out what's going to happen during week 18. It won't be this week because they're both going to win. They're both going to win. So we're going to go over 13.5 rushing attempts for Rico Dow, y'all. We can only go with what's in the pudding, people. We can only go in what's in the pudding. One sec, y'all. I forgot what I was hitting about. Get in there, bow, bow, bow. Get in there, bow, bow. All right. Back to it, y'all. Back to it. Salute, man. Y'all make sure y'all share alive, share alive, share alive. I'm not gonna stop saying it. This is the brand new platform, Overly Under. I will be tapping in with y'all in the morning times to spread this motherfucking morning. Lock of the day. Mike Evans over 3.5 receptions. Audric Estime under 10.5, under 10 rush attempts. And Rico Dow over 13.5 rush attempts. Those are my locks of the day so far, man. Y'all take them down, write them down. If you put them in right now, you should catch them at good rates. What I would suggest is you take 2, if not all 3 of them, but I would say take your 2 favorite. Take your 2 favorite and put at least 50 on it. Put $50 to $100. You know what I'm saying? And triple up your money. If you put all 3 in it, if you put all 3 picks in it, you got a chance to get 6 times your money. All right, back to it. Back going over. I'm gonna go some money lines though. I gotta go some money lines because I will have to recap it tomorrow. Let me go through my quick money lines. Buccaneers, Dolphins. I'm gonna go Bucks W, unfortunately, which I don't want to because that is our rivals. Pats, Jets. We're gonna go Pats W. Steelers, Browns. We going Browns W. You already know I'm rolling with Shador, but we seriously going Browns W because the Steelers are beat up. Steelers are missing like 2-3 major important pieces. So I'm seeing this as a game for Shador to be able to get out there and show some shit that he ain't been seen yet. It'll be another ballot into the vote for, you know what I'm saying, making sure that he's the franchise quarterback going forward and blah. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Browns over Steelers. Yeah. Jaguars, Colts. Plus Steelers and Ravens, they got some shit going on right now. Steelers and Ravens trying to figure it out themselves or what the hell going on. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going Browns over Steelers in the comments. Y'all let me know if y'all agree with them so far. Let me know if y'all agree with them so far. You know what I'm saying? Browns W, Pats W, Bucks W. Jesse, what's up, bro? I'm on my podcast. I'm gonna hit you right when I get on my podcast. Those W, let me know if you agree with me. Keep it moving on the money line. And if you don't know where you can bet with these money lines, understand me and hear me clearly. There are apps where you can bet on the money line. If you simply want to say the Atlanta Falcons are going to win today, you can do that. There are apps you can do that on. One of my favorite ones that you can do that on is called Parlay. If you go get Parlay right now, you use my promo code Tonethegoat, you're going to get a free deposit match up to $250. A free deposit match up to $250. That means if you deposit $250, they're gonna put $250 with that motherfucker. That means you're gonna start with $500. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, want to parlay, use the promo code Tonethegoat, and then a few other apps that you can use money lines. Money lines meaning basically you can bet on who's gonna win the game. You don't have to bet on players. You can just say Lakers are gonna win, Falcons are gonna win. You can do money line on underdog. And you can do money line specifically on Kalshi. Tell them Tony go sit you. All right, keeping it moving on the money lines, man. Jaguars, Colts. I'm going that damn Daniel Jones, boy. You let them folk down. I'm going Jags now. I'm going Jags because the Colts, they already had the life sucked out of them, and the Jags really ain't playing for shit. So you know what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm going Jags. Shout out to my boy Travis. Saints, Titans. Saints should whoop the brakes off of the Titans. Saints should tear them a new asshole. Pause. Seahawks, Panthers. I'm going Panthers. I'm going Panthers. Seahawks need to go get a new quarterback ASAP. If yes. Cardinals, Bengals. Tough one. Cardinals, Bengals. I'm going with my dog though. I'm going cigar smoking Burrow. I mean, be for real. They get out there and lose to the Jaden Daniels Cardinals. I don't know what to say, Bengals. You ain't play outbound. Raiders, Giants, battle of the shits. Now, what I will say, when you got battle of the shits and shit like that, you got battle of the shits towards the end of the season, 2 games left. I like that as a player prop bet. I like finding the player props bets within those, and two names that stand out to me is Genty and Jackson, because they're still trying to compete. They're still trying to add to their campaign. They're still trying to end the year on a closing note. They're rookies. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, they're trying to stat pack at this point. Giants, Raiders, I go Giants. Giants, Raiders, I go Giants. Eagles, Bills. Eagles, Bills in Buffalo. I'm gonna pause on that one. Bears, 49ers. We're going Bears. The Bears have been rolling. Shout out to Caleb Williams. And then Falcons, Rams. Hey man, we here to goddamn ruin some folks' New Year's. Motherfucking Falcons for the dub. Tomorrow, 8:15 Falcons Monday night. But yeah, Sunday night, I got Bears W, I got Giants W, and then for the Eagles and Bills, I'm going Eagles, man. I'm going Eagles. I'm really going I'm really probably going Eagles championship, to be honest. I just don't as far as team, as far as the word team, as far as that four-letter word, I don't think none of them could compete with the Eagles as a team. They're too well rounded. They've been playing together too damn long. They know each other out the back end. All right. So now that I did bring up that Giants and Raider game, let me go see what Genty is at. No players found. All sports. Nope. NFL. Let's go. Raiders, Giants. Here we go. Raiders, Giants. Hold on, dog. Why it ain't? Oh, 2 picks, 3 picks. Yeah, we need a Okay, you could generate over there. They keep going to that Jalen Duren. I'm liking the Terrence Ferguson, and I'm liking the Elijah Higgins. Elijah Higgins. Kind of like that. VJ Edgecombe versus OKC. That's the only thing that scares me. It's versus OKC, bro. Stay away from VJ Edgecombe points. I would say, y'all. Rebounds, points, rebounds, and assists. Now, this is an interesting one because every single time that he didn't hit, he was close. And almost every single time that he did hit, he just cleared it. So that's something to look at. Their opponents tonight, OKC. He played well against the Lakers. He played well against the Knicks. It's a good sign. Played well against some big teams. I'm not sure. Points, rebounds, VJ hits. Everything's around the same. Same amount of green. Points and assists. See what I'm saying? Rebounds and assists. Gotta have them points in the form. All right, we're gonna check out somebody else. Drake fucking London. And this is another bet tip for y'all. With Atlanta not playing until tomorrow. That should leave open some great bet lines for the Falcons right now. He should have some great bet lines. I would go receptions. It's just so early. Fantasy points, 10.5. Has he not played in the last? Oh, last week was his first game back. And they only had one target. Interesting. Jimmy Butler's on the board tonight for a dub. Excuse me. They're playing the Toronto Raptors. Jimmy Butler's on the board tonight for a dub, and they playing the Toronto Raptors. I would take the Goblin for Jimmy. Jimmy's not guaranteed like that. But I would take if I was to take Jimmy Butler, I would take the Goblin. I'm not taking Jimmy Butler, but again, if I was taking Jimmy Butler, I would take the guy. But Jalen Williams, points, rebounds, and assists. It's looking like it's a whole lot of unders on the boards today, y'all, if you ask me. Just be honest. And this is an interesting one. I think this one is worth looking at. There's a 70% chance that Chet Holmgren does not get one steal tonight. In the last 20 games, 65% of the time, he did not get a steal. In the last 40 games, 52% of the time, he did not get a steal. It's tough. All righty. Jared McCain. CJ McCollum. I ain't fucking with CJ McCollum. Alex Sarr. Alex Sarr is a lock of the night, y'all. Alex Sarr is the lock of the night, y'all. You know why? Because against Memphis Grizzlies and his style of play, it's probably not going to get 9 rebounds tonight. Okay. Yeah. It's probably not going to get it tonight, y'all. All right. Liven this motherfucker up as we get to the end, man. I got 2 more picks I'm going to get for y'all. Got 2 more picks I'm going to get for y'all. Find me some motherfucking theme music. Yeah. Got a couple more picks I'm going to give y'all, man. Again, this is the Overly Under stream. I will be doing this on the mornings on the regular lot. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, share, do all that shit you supposed to do. I'm really thinking about fading VJ Hedgecomb. I'm not playing. Because the unders, Alex Sarr, the unders are crazy. And 65% of the time in the last 40 games, he went under. 60% of the time. But nah. Hold on. I say over, y'all. For the simple fact. In the last 10 games, he's been over. We go over on Alex Sarr. And I'm going to get one more, too. Over on Alex Sarr, 8.5 rebounds, y'all. Over on Alex Sarr, 8.5 rebounds. Over on Alex Sarr, 8.5 rebounds. Now I'm going strictly football, y'all. I'm going strictly football. I'm going strictly football, y'all. All right, let's go strictly football, y'all. We're going to take him as a lock. Devin Singletary, 1 reception. Devin Singletary, 1 reception. Lock of the day. Devin Singletary. Over 1 reception. In the last 10 games, 7 times he has hit it. 7 times he has hit it. In the last 20 times. In the last 20 times, he has hit it 60% of the time. Got to take that one, Gabe. Mike Evans, Audrey Estime, Rico Dow. Oh man, if y'all need a recap of the picks, let me know. If you need a recap of the picks, let me know. I'll run them back down to you. We got that heat today. We got that heat today. Okay, I see you over there. So I just learned how to look at this shit live myself. That's hard, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all thumb me up on YouTube. Y'all make sure y'all share it on Instagram, wherever you see the face at. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you share it. Keep circulating that thing as we build, y'all. All right. And then let me check out this real quick. Check out this Twitch real quick. You see them lights go up. Yeah, hit the screen, double tap screen, double tap screen. Appreciate it, gang. Appreciate it, gang. Okay, I see me over on the Twitch. All right, I see me on the Twitch. Yeah, we about to build all of this shit up, man. One way or another. Dedication, consistency, you know what I'm saying? All of that. That's what it really takes. Eligible users get 3 bonus months of Discord Nitro until December 2nd. Yeah, missed that. All right. Linsky. I see you over there. How good I look today? I look good in the morning. Devin Singletary, that was the lock. That's the lock. That's the lock. That's the lock. And I gotta make the post on motherfucking IG. I gotta be out of here by 11:30 so I can place these picks. So I can put my picks in. Can't miss them. That's what we looking at today, though. That's our main one. Shador. 180 passing yards, 17.5 completions, which I think is the lock. 31.5 pass attempts, which I think is a dud. He's not going to throw it 32 times today. He's threw it for 32 times twice. That was against Chicago and that was against Tennessee. That was against 2 rookie quarterbacks. They was having a showdown. I don't think today is going to be the same. Even though they've been letting them ramp up, they let them ramp down last time. All right, so let me see. We got to figure this out, y'all. We got to figure this out. 194 rushing and passing yards. I like that. 194 rushing and passing yards with a beat up Steelers defense. With a beat up Steelers defense, I like. You're either going to go 180 passing or you're going to go 194.5 passing and rushing, which means if he get 30 rushing yards and take a couple sacks, he can still clear that. Versus him. It's tough. But y'all leaning towards what you leaning towards. This is the beauty of it right here. I would really go more. See what we got on the prize space board. I would really go more of a. I wish they had on there. Okay, yeah, that's what I had. Yeah. Okay. That's right. Yeah. That's my lock. I ain't getting y'all that shit to a lock though. Yeah. That's what I would take. Cause they trying to make it tricky today. So I would go over on the 59.9 completion percentage. He's definitely gonna go 60%. He's definitely gonna go 60%. He's definitely gonna go 19, 30. You know what I'm saying? He's definitely gonna go something like that. He's definitely gonna go something like that. And then 5.5 completions, 6 completions in his first 10 passes. I give him that. I mean, we said he's throwing 60%. He's got to throw 60%. It's just simple and plain. You know what I'm saying? But that's what we taking. Yeah. 5.5. Shador. 5.5. First 10 throws. There you have it. There you have it. There you have it. There you have it. Overly under, man. I am out. I'm about to head over and put these picks in myself. Hopefully, y'all got them picks in. Get them picks in ASAP. Get you some of this money. Get you some of this money. Get it.